Happy Monday. We are at the park and we did a Walmart stop to get this piece right here. It's basically this little swivel piece right here for the camera mount, to be able to lock in the action camera. So, and preparing for the long day, I'm going to have 3 of the Core Power Elite 42-gram protein drinks for Sunday. Plus I'm going to have some energy drinks and water. But yeah, alright, getting prepared for Sunday already. Alright, kids are in the car, going to get them out. We're going to go for a walk at the park and get this day going. Alrighty, sun is shining, blue skies. We got 74 degrees, 23 degrees Celsius. And we got the puppers somewhere here. There they are, towing behind as always. First thing out of the car, they had a tinkle. So they were in the car a little while because I had to argue with Walmart for the price. Yeah, so every time I looked at it, remember I mentioned that piece had dropped from $29.99 or $95, $97, something like that, to $18.95 online. And Lewisburg would ship it to me for that price. The Montoursville Walmart had one in stock. They had it with the grab bag, not with itself, $44.87 in Montoursville. And I said, well, you compete with online pricing, right? I was like, well, this is $18.95. Well, the online pricing in Montoursville was trying to come up at 22 something. I said, I got my $18.95. I didn't get the discount on it because I price matched it, but we got it marked down. Come on, Priya. This is going to be a long walk. I don't know if we're going to get very far with this one. I haven't been over here in a hot minute. People are looking at her. They're admiring you, Priya. She's giving them gruff. All right, come on, let's get moving. Oh, you're a loud crow. Oh, yes. Well, at least it's cool and shady in here in the sun. It's a little toasty, not gonna lie. Tomorrow, I was planning on getting my car completely set up and ready to go, fueled up and everything. And that might not be a good idea because I think Wednesday the EVT loads and she wants to go all the way to State College and go to Trader Joe's and get some things that we have not had in the freezer for a very long time. So that might be what we're doing. I don't know, we'll see, but at least partially the game plan. And I'm pretty sure last time we went up they actually took the signs down about recording in the store. During COVID it was a real big problem, I guess, people making vlogs going into Trader Joe's. So maybe it's still up, I don't know. But I'm being brave today. Because I got to get ready for Watkins Glen. There's not going to be a choice but to film around people. Mr. Tim arrived last night about 20 minutes of 11 with the dresser, the table, and the stand from Mike's. I guess they had a nice long day of hanging photos, and he helped them quite a bit, which is great. I mean, both of us have been trying to, lend a hand where we can. They got the Blackstone up there. He got a whole bunch of totes of books and stuff up to the house. So, a whole bunch of cabinets moved the day before. So that was all good stuff. So I got a new dresser in the room. The yellow one that was back there and the brown one are no longer in the closet. I did keep the little plastic brown one for my shoes because that tucked them away nicely, and I can keep them. And it's right under the window, so I can put the tripod on it if I need to use the tripod to do any filming for lightning and whatnot, as well as I have the window mounts, so I have another option. So certain situations I can actually put like when I try to do the Aurora from upstairs, I can actually put the window down and shoot the bar out and get stuff from upstairs instead of having to go wandering into mosquito land. But we haven't had one of those in a while, so. But thank you to Tim. He also picked up the Xbox. I sold that to him. So that's gone.
Passing on the left.
Okay. Yeah, the Xbox was just kind of pointless anymore. It just it hadn't been turned on since March. I paid like $60 in membership for the whatever they call it. I can't even think the name of it. Game Pass Ultimate, and never even turned the damn thing on. So, getting some money out of that. I believe he said next week, 14th or 15th, when he gets paid, he's going to send me the money. So, yeah, that'll help. Did manage to wrangle enough from around for rent. The last portion will drop into my bank account tomorrow, and then I'll manually pay that. Boy, they need to come over here and cut this baseball field. This looks way overgrown. This is not normal for the park. I think I see Danny actually mowing over there too. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way around or not today, because we are already going for 25 of 11. So, not too bad. Beautiful out though, especially in the shade. Oh, it's gorgeous. Getting sun, it's a teeny bit toasty, but there's a lot of shade through here. And Mike did also give me the other little piece for the Pocket. His does have the screw holes in the bottom to actually directly hook the feet for like the action camera feet for the mounts, which I'm not going to use that. I'm actually going to use one of the magnet plates. I'm going to prepare in case those other ones do not arrive in time so I'm going to switch out my car, because that's what I'm going to take. I thought about taking her car, but the check engine light keeps going on and off, and I don't think it's a good idea. But I'm going to switch over my car to an action mount and then have a pocket adapter with mag plate on it in case the other ones don't arrive in time, because it's questionable. I don't even know if any of the magnet plates should be here. I should have plenty of them before then, because I think they're supposed to be here potentially Wednesday. I did end up ordering lenses for these. They're supposed to possibly be here, I think, Friday, but they could be here Monday. So hopefully. But I ended up getting, like, if you bought like multiples, you saved money on them, so I ended up getting two packs. So I got black, I got bronze, gold, ruby, or the emerald green, and what is the other color? It's like a purple. Give me choices. I mean, and all of them are polarized. Almost went with a chrome illusion pair, or photochromatic pair. Chrome illusion, that's Jeff Gordon's race car, but they're not polarized. Maybe down the road. They're not that, they're actually, they are a little more expensive because they switch over, but I may at one point get them, because these pop in and out really easy. The only problem is when I did it the other night, I actually popped the arm off too. Oh, such a pretty day. The cicadas are going. Princess is sniffing. He's sniffing, I don't even know what I think they were like a briar bush, Priya. Do not get briars on you, you silly little dog. And there's a golden retriever coming. We got to move. Come on. Come on. We got to get moving. And they're doing some work to the parking lot around the new Burrow building here. So I don't think we can go cut through there. I think we're going to have to go up and come back around like we normally do anyway. All right. So my game plan, like I said at the car, I have got my protein drinks. Got 3 of them. So I figure probably 1 when I get to the track, 1 around lunchtime, and probably 1 closer to on the way home. I'm also going to get 3 of our energy drinks, the 200 milligram guys. So 1 in the morning for the ride out, which will hold me pretty good for a while. Probably kick 1 back midday, which you're not supposed to have more than 1 in a day. And depending how I'm feeling, I'll have a 3rd one for the ride home to sip. So I'm going to take an ice pack with me. I think where the drone goes is where they're going to be stored for when I'm walking around the track, because the K&F Concept bag is the only thing I'm going to have with me. So I'm going to have to definitely be very mindful of exactly what items I am carrying if I'm going to have. Yeah, I think they're going to pave this parking lot. Yeah, I think they're going to pave it. I mean, that'd be so nice for the Burrow people. So nice. Sarcasm. And a couple bottles of water, obviously, so I can stay hydrated. It's right now, last I looked, low 80s for the high, but I don't think there is a whole bunch of, yeah, they ripped the sidewalk out. You can't get around anymore. I don't think there's a whole lot of shade, so we'll have to, and you know, I figure I'll have a couple bucks on me or something that I can get something to eat there, because trying to carry food, too difficult. But I'll definitely need, you know, I should probably pick up a box of the protein bars too, just so I have something to put in my stomach. Yeah, I'll get a box of the protein bars that I had last time, because they actually lasted me quite a while. Granted, I got 2 boxes, but that was my breakfast when I get to work. Give me that kick to get moving, and I haven't done it in forever, because it's like $7 a box. So I gotta be kind of careful here though. It's like Walmart cost me a little bit with, even though I got that piece for less than half for Montorzo's price, you know, still racked up a $38 bill, even with the discount. So, but yeah, there's the game plan. I'm gonna have drinks and stuff that's going to help me continue going on and give me energy throughout the day. And you know, that way food, I won't need as much of food. Maybe some French fries, maybe a burger or something. I don't even know what they sell at the races. I haven't been to a NASCAR race in this capacity before. Dover, like 2012, that was Grand National. That was Busch Grand National at the time. I think Clinton Boyer ended up winning. And then I skyboxes at Pocono, but that was a complete oddity, because we were guarding skyboxes, and you had to have someone come relieve you to get out of them. Well, we are already August 4th. It won't be a whole lot longer until we start getting these trees changing over color-wise. So anybody that's watched the videos, Southside Park is where we've come over, and these trees back in here really get pretty. And I am really getting tired of pulling dogs. I can't. That's the one nice thing about Sunday, is I won't have to worry about you. You are being very obstinate and now slinging slobber everywhere. Good job, Priya. Yeah, good job. The only little thing of color, and it's out burned out. The roses are not looking too healthy today. We haven't had rain in a hot minute again. We're supposed to, but never came. Yeah, these trees back in here get really pretty in autumn. It's usually an iPhone test. I don't know this year. I know I said Brian was getting my iPhone, and we'll see. I'm not holding my breath too hard on that one right now. I'm not been real excited with this. This is the first beta that I can honestly say I am very disappointed in. I have had to restart my phone multiple times over this, even beta 4, to, you know, make it work again. So I think this is the last year I do the paid for beta. I might do public beta, but that'll be it. Boy, it's just so many laps around this park over the last 5 years. It's insane. We used to do this every single morning. Then we had Nixon to hang out with for quite a while there. That was always an interesting time with him. Miss that guy. And after the sad news that he was put down from his new owner, I didn't come over here for a long time, because it was just too many memories of, you know, us walking with him. So, avoiding little kids on bikes on the pathway. So we'll go through the grass. I think Mateo enjoys that more anyway. Uh-oh. That was interesting. Got it trapped sideways. I think you're supposed to be able to do that. That would be, oh, hey, there's another Pocket for update, is that you can actually shoot vertical with the gimbal instead of cropping into 3K. Definitely doable if they can do it on the minis. You don't lose 4K resolution, you can still shoot vertical video. There's supposed to be a trick to this that you can do it, but every time I try it, the camera gives me the middle finger. You're supposed to be able to just hold it sideways. hey, it's going to do it this time. And you can film vertically in 4K. It's really not that difficult to do either. I will be curious to see whether or not that flips itself, or if I'm going to have to do it in post. So, what are you thinking, Princess, huh? What you thinking? Yeah. So what a lot of creators are doing these days is actually shooting in a 4:3 and then cropping it accordingly to what they want to do, so they can use the footage for either a short, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Hey Ray-Ban, let's try that idea instead of your vertical bullcrap. Give us the option to use it for actual, video platforms, as well as, app platforms. So what I consider Instagram, and they're all app platforms. They're not, YouTube. It would be so helpful. And it's like, Jesus Shanko was like, that'd be really neat to be able to have, the dual view, but of, what you're seeing and us, and talking to us at the same time. Granted, but, that vertical format is just not for me. I tell you, these guys have become professional burn artists with these damn cords this year. I got torched the other day on the hand because the husky walked by and they both took off out the door on me, and I didn't know he was coming. I did get to finally meet him. I'm gonna ask if I can get a picture of him, or even get him on video, because his face, 2 blue eyes, and he's got the German Shepherd fur color on his face, the brown. Oh, he's so cute. Not that you're not cute, Mateo. And Princess here barking at people going by. I kept them far enough away. I just wish my dogs were friendlier, but at the same time, sometimes I'm happy they're a little standoffish, but I wish they'd warm up a little bit to people, but they just don't. Mateo kinda sorta does, as long as you pet his butt. Do not go for his face. If you ever meet us, let him come to you, and you can rub his butt all you want, and then you can pet him. But I had a lady actually come at his eyes with her fingers. Ooh, she almost didn't have fingers no more. You don't do that to any dog. You always pet them from behind their eyes. And they love butt rubs. As we got over here, I completely forgot that we are approaching Little League World Series time. So, any of you curious on the internet where I'm at in Pennsylvania, home of the Little League World Series in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. ESPN will not say South, but this is the south side of Williamsport. So, I've taken many photos of Little League with the Sony, with the phones, but even the drone I've gotten some shots. Hey, we got a new leader in the group. We got a Basset leader. It's kind of scary where this one would take us. Where are you taking us? You gonna take us around the other part, or are we going home? It is 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm game either way, Priya. If they head toward the car, we're just gonna head home. But if they pass the car, game on. I'm a bad dad. I overruled Priya's decision. It was 2 against 1. Mateo was still on the trail, so we outvoted Priya. And now she's behind me and the rope is around me. So, and she's all the way over on the other side of me. So she's literally wrapping me up right now. This is fabulous. It's all right. Now I'm not sure if that's mowing debris or if that's some leaves that are starting to already fall. I can't wait for fall. I hope it's a pretty one. And apparently Kenzua is not going to be closed after, I think, this week. It opens back up. By the looks of the website. August 7th, I want to say. Oh, they're the helicopters. That's what they are. A whole bunch of helicopters. There's one. They're cool to watch fall. Okay. And we always have to get this beautiful shot over here. And Mr. Sun right now is beaming on us, but as soon as we get under the tree line here, we'll be back in shade. I want to do Kenzua while but there's also a dam, Kenzua Dam, and then there's the Kenzua Bridge that Tim and I went to last year and hiked straight up the other side. It's the bridge that was taken out, the railroad bridge that was taken out by the tornado. So definitely, I think Mike's going on that adventure this year. It's a drive. It is, but fall foliage wise, if we get, I mean, we had some decent foliage on the ride out, but up there it was already blown through because it's a valley. So you gotta get there at the perfect time to see it. I am so screwed right now with this dog leash. I'm just continuing walking and they're just coming along with me. So, but they are totally wrapped around each other now. So much fun walking two dogs. This will be one, I mean, I'll have a backpack on me and I'll have cameras everywhere, but I don't have 8 legs panting behind me that I have to keep an eye on and worry about, you know, getting hurt or whatever. Yes, I am completely in the X, guys. Yes, Mateo, where are you? Where am I aiming anymore? There he is. It is all goofed up. Yeah, this is Mike's. This is. No, don't you do that. Don't you do that. You let me out of this thing before you start burning my legs. But yeah, I'm free. Okay, so we are in the shade now. But they just got done mowing this section with this cool air blowing. Oh, love it. I don't have grass allergies, so I can enjoy the finer things in life. I do feel bad for people that, you know, people mow and they can't breathe, because that would just obviously ruin going outside for us. But I don't have that problem. I think being trapped inside in air conditioning is worse for me. Dude, you just wrapped me back up. Okay, you unwrap me. Get over. Give me some space. Give me some space. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Sister's giving me plenty of space. I was going to just film this beautiful pathway and then went off on a tangent about being wrapped up. This is going to be a long one, guys. You know what? I don't care. We haven't done this over here in a while, and I'm building up my confidence. Of course, now there is no people. Oh well. Such is life. I got a lot more mowing to do here. Boy, oh boy. This would be the job for me. Getting on the borough or the school board or whatever and being able to sit on a mower and ride around over here once a week or however many days it takes them to mow this freaking complex. Can't be one day. I can't imagine. This would be the section to do right now. You'd be in the damn shade. It makes a huge difference. There used to be a tree here, but for whatever reason it didn't grow, I don't think, last year. I think it was like it died. They do have some flowers sitting here now, but they're burnt out as well. There used to be a lot more plants and a lot more people that cared about their memorial stones, and the younger ones just don't keep up on it. So unfortunately today we don't have time to do the wetlands. Maybe we'll come back over tomorrow and do that. I don't know. Like I said, flying the drone though around wildlife, bad idea. We won't be doing that. I got my own wildlife to worry about. Ugh. Wrapping me up and burning me with the cord, Mateo. Well, at least I remembered to get the batteries for the trimmers out and the blower out of the car and get them on the charger before we left the house. Now I just got to remember to put them back in the car when we get home. They should be fully charged by this point, because I don't even know what time we left the house, and it's like 11:30 now. Oh, it's only 11:10. We're actually making pretty good time because we're halfway around this second mile right now, and it was just before 11 when we were at the car. So maybe like 15 minutes to get to this point. With these guys, they've actually been moving pretty good today. There's been a couple slowdowns and sniffs, but for the most part, they've been doing really well. So, all right, I'm gonna probably stop filming here at the park, get home. I want to show you the new pieces in the room, and I think I'm gonna call it a day, get imported. Have to jump in the shower quick, almost immediately, to get ready for work. And yeah, I will catch you guys back at the house. All right, one last little thing. So I just asked Siri because I was very curious. Little League starts next Wednesday, the 13th of August, which is also Allie Speed's birthday. Everybody's probably like, who is Allie Speed? Well, Charles Trippy's ex-wife from the CTFXC. So that date, I had to use that date the other day when I was dating Free Saw Sausages, and I'm like, hey, I know that date. Can't remember my niece's birthdays, but I can remember, you know, infamous online celebrities' birthdays. So, well, I guess when you watch them for quite a few years and you see birthday after birthday, it kind of sticks with you after a while. Alrighty guys, we are back home. So there is the dresser we got from Mike. So that replaced the yellow one and the brown one. And then the little table, I stuck it back here so I can like put a drink down while I'm laying down or whatnot, have something on there, maybe the iPad even, so it's a little bit lower, but then I can hit snooze. That could be a problem. And right now I have the little brown one with my shoes in it and a whole bunch of extra tank tops I forgot I had that were like, they're pre-made ones from the beach and stuff, and internet killed television and all that type of stuff. So that's the changes here. I'm digging the room. Of course, hopefully one of these nights I get to sleep in my bed without you. That has been rough the last couple nights. She's like, speaking of which, Dad, I'm getting in bed. And then she can hop over to the recliner if she wanted to, but Mateo's been sleeping in it, so I've had both dogs the last 2 nights. Alrighty, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Be safe, and I will catch you tomorrow. Good night.